Hello and welcome to the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel. My name is Sandy, and in today's video you are seeing my house up close, uncut, and raw. I had my grandkids over the weekend, and all I can say is a time was had. I'm behind in decorating for fall. I really like to have all my fall decorations done pretty much by, when September starts. But anyway, I knew I was going to have them, so I kind of held off on some of the things because I knew they were coming over and I wanted them to be able to have a good time without, any obstructions of whatever I might put out, whatever. But anyway, I'm getting this house put back together now. I've got crayons on the floor, markers on the floor, just whatever. And believe it or not, they cleaned up before they left. This was what was left from them cleaning up. They are 5 and 7, so you know how that goes. Anyway, I've got some little artwork and stuff that's here that my grandson did. I don't know what this is, but yeah, he did this. I love home decor. I love decorating my home. I love my home to be clean and organized and all of the things, but it's impossible when you have children in your life, and especially when they are not there all the time, but they come over. And I just don't want them to be restricted like that. Like, you can't have this, you can't go there, you can't touch this, so I can just kind of let them be kids, just let them enjoy themselves. But I pay for it when they leave. So here I am storing everything. This is where things kind of reside when they're not here. This is in the bottom of my closet, and I just kind of have a little cabinet here, or whatever you call this little rolling cart that I roll out sometimes with their crayons and things like that on it. But that's pretty much how I store everything. So now we got to get this floor addressed, and I'm telling you, it's crumbs everywhere. Even though I do require them to eat at their little table, I've somehow crumbs managed to be like all over the house when they leave. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and vacuum everything up now. I'm going to also mop the floor off camera and just kind of get us started with a fresh slate. So we'll have everything back together just for them to come over and kind of do this all over again, because they'll be back probably before the end of the week. They live in my neighborhood and they kind of stop by all the time. Anyway, we've got everything stacked up now and stored away. I take all of these toy boxes and things like this. These things kind of reside upstairs. This is all. We'll pack everything away and take them upstairs, and then we can get started. All right, so we've got all of that done, and now we can get into the fall decorating. This is my favorite part. So let's get closer and take a look at what I had going on for the summer season. These are the pillows that I had out here. They weren't arranged like this. This was kind of some of the aftermath of what all went on over the weekend. But yeah, these are the pillows that I had. And so now I just need to kind of refresh the pillows, do something a little bit different for the upcoming fall season. My pillows take a real beating for obvious reasons. So I don't spend a lot of money on the regular on my pillows because I like to switch them out a lot. And, they end up on the floor. They just end up in different places. So anyway, I'm just kind of moving things around, trying to decide what I want to use, what I want to put away, and decide, what colors I want to introduce for the fall season. I love this antelope pillow here. I just love it. All right, so I've got this pillow here that's in a little bit of a deeper shade than these. So we'll bring that back. And I'm just checking now for color, not for how they'll actually be styled. So, yeah. So that's what those two are looking like. And then I always go on Amazon and try to find interesting pillow covers. So I found this one that I really liked. I like the colors. I knew I wanted to bring in that caramely looking brown in here. So I think that'll look really nice with that. So we'll go ahead and place this one in a pillow and style that together like that. I really like that look. So this is what it's looking like with the cushion in there. Again, I just really like the contrast of the colors. I love the various shades of the brown and the camel and caramel and that type of thing. So these are the ones that didn't make the cut, so I'll just go ahead and remove them and bring them back for next season. And I did get two of them. They come in a set of two, the pillow covers on Amazon. They were only $14.99 for the 18 by 18, which is a great way to change out your decor. So yeah, this is what the pillows are looking like style. That brown pillow was one that I already had, so I just pulled it out and added it to the mix. And then I had this brown throw that I already had, so I'm pulling this out to bring that in. That will tie in nicely with the color schemes that we have going on. I love the cozy season, the season where you have your throws out and the little fire going. And even though we're not officially there yet, I do like to bring the throws in at this time because sometimes I'll have the air up too high, and while I'm waiting on it to warm up, I cozy up in one of these throws. So they come in handy even though we're not officially into the season. So then I have this pillow here. I got this last year from Big Lots. It's kind of like a Pottery Barn dupe. They had those pillow pumpkins last year that were, very, very pricey. But anyway, Big Lots had them last year. The problem is the twine is coming off of them. So we're just going to pretend like that's not happening. And we're going to use this pillow again this year. It's time for this faux fern to be taken away for the season. I got it from Walmart. It was really full. I think it was like $4, but I loved it. Okay, so this vase here has been here for a little while. I tried it on the entryway, decided not to use it there. So we're going to go ahead and move it for now. I have a little bit of an obsession with vases, and so therefore I have too many of them and nowhere for them to go. So what I like to do is just kind of place them in a corner like that, just because I have no place else to store them, and they just become a part of the decor. So we're going to go ahead and remove everything that we have off the table so that we can give them a good clean off and then decide what we're going to replace them with for the fall season. I have been building my fall decor collection for some years now. So good thing about that is that now I have a lot of things to choose from, vase fillers and vases and all stems, all types of things like that. So, I'll just have to decide what it is that I want to use or reuse, as might be the case. So I'm going in with a damp towel and some of this Wyman's granite and stone cleaner, which we're just going to clean the tables off with them. I like to do this and then allow the tables to dry thoroughly before replacing items on there because this travertine marble is very porous. So I just want to make sure that it dries out completely. So you'll see me turn on the ceiling fan in order to make sure that it's good and dry. And while I'm ensuring that the table was dry, I can take this opportunity to put some things back into place. This here ottoman here should be moved over. So we'll go ahead and do that, clear the space out, and make sure that we're ready then to do some decorating. As with any styling, I always use coffee table books. These are the ones that I actually had on here for maybe the last couple seasons. I love them here. They work. I love the colors. I'm bringing this candle in here, and that's going to be the start, and I like it. All right, so the one thing that I did purchase for this room for this year is this antler bowl. So I went to Kohl's, a place that I rarely go to because I was watching Gigi Faison's video. If you don't watch her channel, I'm gonna link it below so you can check her out. But she went there and she did a walkthrough, which put Kohl's on my radar because they had all this beautiful fall decor. I actually filmed my time in there too, so that video will be coming up. But one of the things that I saw when I was watching her video were one of the larger looking antlers that they have at Pottery Barn this year, and I've been looking for one of that size. But anyway, they didn't have it at my store, but they had this antler bowl, which I thought was so cool. Look at that. So cute. And it was $24.99, but the day that I went, they were having some kind of sale, so I think it ended up being like $18 or something like that. But that's what it looks like. I thought it was so cute. So anyway, we're going to use this in the living room. So we're going to anchor the table with a coffee table book, which is something I often do. And then we'll put the bowl there. And so that is the way that I think I want to leave that. I don't think I want to put anything in here because for obvious reasons, it'll probably fall through like if I did some pine cones or something like that. But I just think the shape of it is just really cool, just like that. And I am a minimalist to my core, so I can appreciate a simple look. So I always keep a bowl of moss around, typically year round, but I think I want to go ahead and take this out and do something that is specific to fall for this particular bowl. But I think I'm going to bring this same bowl back. I am really into just kind of using my things in different ways to enjoy them more and really get my money's worth. So that's what we're going to do here. And when I tell you this moss has been used, reused, and reused, I've had this moss probably maybe 3, 4 years. Whenever RH started doing the bowls with the moss and everything, that's when I got into it. I bought it and I just store it away every year in my Ziploc bags. And I bring it back out whenever I need a bowl to fill it or, whatever. I just use it over and over and over again. So great investment. I think I got this probably from Hobby Lobby when they had a 50% off sale. And like I said, you can use, reuse. So a great investment. It's a great look, right? Very simple look for a bowl filler or whatever. I just love the simplicity of it. And speaking of using and reusing, this bowl has been in rotation for quite a while in my home too. I got it from Home Goods some years ago and I use it every season for something. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some lotus pods and some pine cones that I have in my stash here and just kind of bring those out to add those elements of the season. All right, so last year at Christmas time, those flocked ornaments became all the rage and they were sold out everywhere. I never got my hands on any last year, so they were on my radar this year. I got these in kind of like this mocha color. These are from Hobby Lobby. They were 50% off when I got them, and then I got them in the chocolate color. So yeah, they're back out. I don't know how long they're gonna have them because they're really popular, but they're really pretty. But anyway, I said all that to say, I think I'm gonna pull a couple of them out now and mix them in with my vase filler. Why not? I love the colors of these bulbs and they work just perfectly. I wish they were a little bit smaller in scale, but they're not. And this is what I have. And so we're going to go ahead and use them. It is all about getting your value for the money that you spent. And we buy these ornaments and we use them for Christmas. And then that's pretty much it. I'm going to start using things where it makes sense at different times of the year just to get more bang for my buck. I'm loving the interest that these colors are bringing into this bowl. I just really like where I'm headed with this. Let me know below what you think. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's my home and I like doing things that are really different sometimes just to make it interesting or give me something new to look at. So I'm filling it in. I'm kind of playing around here. I have these little pumpkins here. These are from the Dollar Tree last year, year before last, trying to play around with that, see what they kind of look like. Loving the texture that they add to it. But I'm going to play around with the organization of it all and kind of see what I come up with. All right, so this is how it all came together. And like anything with me, I tend to kind of play around with things and switch things up as time goes on. But I'm liking the way I landed, what I landed on for now. So we're going to go ahead and take everything else off of this fireplace credenza. I've got these books here that I always kind of incorporate into my decor style. And then I just grab them and read them when I'm just sitting around in my leisure time. But these are a little bit dated. I've had them out for a while. I've looked at them probably 50 times. So I do have some new ones in. I have a Our House book that came in for the fall. RH sent me out their new catalog. And I've got a West Elm book. And the good thing about these is they are all in the colors that I'm using. So this will look really nice on the end of this credenza like that. So automatic decor and absolutely free. So love that. And this is that little travertine piece that I bought a couple weeks ago from Home Goods. I think I'm going to leave everything else in this little area here the same for now. I like everything that's in there. And then I mentioned that I take my vases and just kind of put them in the corner sometimes and just kind of incorporate them into my decor. So I decided that I'm going to go ahead and put a few stems in one of them. I'll need to play around with them to get them organized. But I have these sticks and just kind of some little rustic stems that I had laying around. So I just decided to go ahead and arrange them like that. And I like to have the vases with a little trio. So I just added another random vase in as well. So this is how my living room has turned out. I am really liking it. It's so warm and so cozy to me. I am loving the browns or the shades of brown that I brought in. I wish I had something a little bit more in the caramel color. It's a little bit darker than I wanted, but I'm liking it and I'm going to live with it. I may add in that more of that coppery color or warmer color in with a candle as we get later into the season. We'll see how that goes, but it'll be something low spin if I do make any changes changes at all. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope you got some inspiration. And if you did, please don't leave without giving me a thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button if you're not currently subscribed. I would love to have you as a part of my YouTube family. And to all my returning family members, thank you so much for stopping back by and for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope to see you all over here on my next one. Bye-bye.